Hi guys, today is our third tutorial with iDesign. Today I will be modeling this model or this shape, let's say. All this model, I just want to remind you that all this model or shape or concept, let's say, modeled by architect Qusay, all the links related to him, I will put them in the description. So here I'm in Revit. I just want to make sure that my unit is centimeter. I don't know exactly the exact proportion for this model, but like I will consider this height is as 2 meter, let's say. So maybe it will be like this space will be 4, and then another 4 maybe, and then 6, let's say. So approximately it's 14. I will put some reference plane to help me. RP is the shortcut after 1400. So this is the beginning, let's say, this is the end of it, and then another reference plane just to select the width of it. Maybe we can put it as 6 or 8. I will try to put it as 8. Big line, and then 800, and then like this, and then another 100, which will be this space, this one, and then the box, as I said, I will consider it as 200, and then another 100, and then 400, and then this is the rest of it. So I think start modeling now. I will use generic model or model in place. Generic model, I will put a normal extrusion here from this corner, a rectangle one from this corner to this one, and then the height of it, actually I don't know the exact height, but like if I just say this one 2.5, and then another maybe 7 or 800 also. I will put it as 800, and now okay, I will go to 3D to see it. So SD2 for shaded one. I will open the south elevation, which is this one, okay, and then I will put, because as you see we do have this level here, and then this one I will put it exactly the same. So approximately it's maybe 150 or more. I will consider it, or I will put it as maybe 200 like this from here. So this is the end of, or the beginning of the box. I will create a void, pick a plane, this one, this surface, and then a rectangle just like that. Go to 3D and say okay, and then just to bring it back a bit or drag it back, I will go to level 2 just to put another reference plane after maybe 1 meter, because we do have a space there, like this, as you see here, and then another one maybe after 200 like this. So select in the void, go to level 2, just to drag it until this point, and go to 3D. So this is the void where I'm going to model another box and put it. Go to south elevation again, and then open this void, another void of course it will be. So create void form, void extrusion, pick a plane, this surface, select this line, and then this line, and then TR for trim, and then the shaft or the fillet one, just to bring it like this. Maybe 250 will be okay. Close it of course, TR to close it, say okay, and go to level 2 just to bring it until the second one. I'll go to 3D. I think it's okay now. We do have the void, the last one, which is here. So I will go to south one again and start modeling. Let me just make sure from something. No, this line should be a bit higher, so I will delete it and then draw another line 130, and then TR the same thing which I did it, fillet it 250 TR, and then okay, go to 3D, yeah, and then go to south, because this one is exactly with that one, so we can align them together. I will put another void, pick a plane this one, and then like that, maybe put it like this, and then 100, maybe 30, fillet it a bit, or I could put an arc maybe like this, tr, and then close it. As you see, I left a small space here because I can see it there, this one. It will be approximately like this. So let me put just another void at the ground floor. If I say like, let me just bring this one also back. Go to level 1, put another void. I will leave 1 or 120 like this. Just go to 3D to see it, what I did. Yeah, exactly, that's what I want. But we do need just to bring that rectangle back. Just go to 3D, bring it down or drag it down, let's say. Yeah, exactly. So we do have the last one, which will be this one. Another void extrusion, pick a plane this one, and bring another rectangle like this. Just 200. di, just to see the dimension from here to here. mv, maybe 17. It became 100. And then okay, go to 3D. Yeah, that's what I want actually. So now I will bundle the boxes, which is the rest of it. Let's say like finish model first. Maybe I could give it another material. Just let me give it a material. I can put it as white one. Maybe the cladding one, okay. And say finish model. So now I will start by modeling the boxes. As you see, we do have like this border now, and we do have this like a glassed one. So we do have like many ways just to model this box, but like I think one of the model will be just going to, as I said, this. Let me just make sure what is the dimension that I put for this one. Di from here to here 600, so maybe we can give it another 100, so it will be 700 by 200, and then the height of it also will be maybe 200. So architecture, another model in place, a generic model, another one. I will just draw a rectangle like that, so I will make it 700 by 200, and then the height of it 200, and say okay. Go to 3D just to see it. So this is the box which I made, and go to 3D again, or to level 1. Just I will make another void, but I will give it an offset for 2 something only. Put it inside, as you see. Maybe I could put maybe 3. Let me see how it will be. Okay, let's say 3. You can put it as you want. Of course you can use maybe 5. So just say okay, go to 3D. Let me see what I did. Okay, I just open it. So I will put another void. I will open this one, void extrusion, this plane, give it 3 from this point to that one. Say okay, go to 3D. So we open it. We do have only the last one, so I will go to level 1. So this one will be the east elevation. We're gonna go to east elevation, another void extrusion, pick a plane, this one, and then go to 3 with the offset, put it here and say okay, go to 3D, just to drag it all the way. So we do have this border now. I will just go say okay now, and then go to level 1 or go to south elevation, just to bring it like this. Just say MV and try to move it from this point and constrain it. If I couldn't make it, so because we made it at the level of ground floor, so it's okay. We just knew the way which I will be modeling it. So what I'm gonna do, just go to south elevation, RB, put a reference plane here, exactly, and then just name it as A. Okay, let me try how I would make it. Let me, if I just copy it, align to the same place, and then MV. I cannot move it up or down, it's okay if I just copy it. Let me try to copy it. Okay, it works. Just go to this corner and then go to site plan. I can see it here. Bring it again, MV, from this one, just to bring it all the way. Let me just for now put it here. Go to level 2 if I could see it. Yeah, bring it again, MV, from this point until that one. Go to 3D. Yeah, exactly, that's what I want. Better than remodeling it. So let me just close this surface. I could just delete this one because I don't need it anymore, and go to south elevation. I could of course enter into it and say okay, we don't need, I will make another one because he will bring me back to that place. So I will make it here, extrusion, just say pick a plane, maybe this surface, and then a small rectangle like that, and say okay, just 2 cm. Say okay, go to 3D, go to level 2, just to bring it a bit back. Give it a glass material. Exactly. So go to level 1, south elevation, sorry, east west one, again the same step. So this is one of the ways that you can model it, and of course I can model it there, so I can just bring or put another rectangle or another box and just make it as a glass one. Say okay, just go to level 2, MV, or just without MV. I will select this one, DM, so I can directly mirror it into that place. Select this one, give it a material, we do need to be solid one, glass one, and lastly, because we made that reference plane, so I will go to level 2 and then say create extrusion, set on that reference plane which is A, and say I want it to be like this, from here to here, 2 cm, and then the material will be glass one. Say OK, go to south, go to 3D, check it, and then go to south again, just DM for a draw mirror, and from the middle one, like that. Maybe we made a mistake, so ADM, sorry, MV, maybe until here, go to 3D. So this is our box. I think it's okay. Yep. So for that one I can model it or use the same way. So I will go to south elevation just to check the dimension or the thing that we did, DI from here to here, 200, and then go to level 1 or level 2, okay, DI again, 200 also, and then from here to here it will be 700, so I will put it as 800 and then 200. I will say finish model, create another generic model, the same step I will follow, or I will use the same thing. Let me draw it directly here. Let me go to south elevation. Let me just first say RB from here and then name it S. Go to level 2, create extrusion at S, okay, a rectangle, 800, move it back to here, and then 200 or more. I will put it 800 now. Say okay, go to 3D. We don't need it to be glass one. Let me just now put it as iron to give that black one. Okay. What about like not modeling it? Because we made that one, so maybe we can leave it here. Oh, let's model it, not to change on his on his design. Okay, go to level 2 and then the same steps. Let me just use 5 now. Okay, bring it here, just say okay, go to south or go to 3D to see what we did. Okay, go to south elevation, just put another, come on, another void, select this plane, and then other 5, just use it like that and say okay, go to 3D. Yup. And then the last one, go to east elevation and then extrusion or void one, pick a plane, this one, the last one, 5. This is the benefit of a reference plane, because I cannot see it here but I can see the reference plane, so it can help me out. And as you see, because I made it like in another one, oh okay, we made a mistake. Okay, just go to here and then go to east elevation. But let me see what we did. We do need it to be just from this point to this one. Okay, let me put another line, 5, like this, tr, and then delete it. Say okay. I was saying that because we made it in another generic model, so that's why we don't need to, or like the void are not cut in the first one, that's why. So this is the benefit of making like each one alone or separately. Let's say I can put exactly now the glass as I did here. Let me just finish it now. Go to this one, put the black color in order to see it. Let me give it the iron one and say okay, finish it. There is something wrong, I think. Let me go to south elevation, move it again, I cannot move it, it's okay, just copy it and constrain it, and then because I cannot delete, we made something wrong here. Okay, let me delete it. It's okay. We made something wrong. I don't know what is that, but it's okay. So you got the way. This is the way of modeling it, and that's all. Let me just maybe put the ground, or as FL, only a floor, normal floor, and then put it here. Say okay. Maybe this one. So this is the model, and that's all.